Hey, Shawn Clement here from the Richmond Hill Golf Learning Center. This particular little episode, we're going to talk about self-diagnosis out on the golf course. And, you know, what to do when one of your buddies kind of makes an observation to the fact that, you know, you're struggling, and he says, well, you're taking it a little too far back inside, or you're taking it outside, or you're kind of picking up the club too much in the backswing. And this is where the perpetual motion drill comes in extremely handy. For me, it's two things, and as you know, I play about once a week, sometimes twice a week if I'm lucky, and it's easy for me to get into a rut, especially if I haven't had a chance to practice all week. I've had a very busy week, which is what's going on these days. What I do, the two things that I survey and I'm aware of in my perpetual motion drill. So I'm going to start it off. I'm going to swing back and through without stopping, and one of the things that I tend to get loose with is the caboose, right? Because I'm not very flexible in the hamstrings, it's easy for me kind of to droop a little bit in that department, and that gets me a little bit long in the tooth in my backswing. So what I like to do is, you know, do a few waggles with full protrusion, right? I got a nice swivel, but I don't want to feel that there's any give in that swivel. That butt is really well protruded towards the target. So in my perpetual motion drill, I'll perform that. And the second thing is I have a tendency to bring it a little too far inside sometimes. So if I'm a little bit tentative with a shot, I'll tend to hold the arms a little closer to my body, brings it a little inside. Now as I'm coming back a little too much from the inside, I'll tend to move the head a tad forward and get ahead of the shot. So the double whammy in my perpetual motion is I can see the arc in my peripheral vision. I can feel the width as I'm going back. So then when I go back in there, it's a nice swivel of the butt and that nice wide levitation, right? So I'm not picking the club up, I'm not pulling it to the inside, I feel the width, and I feel that the club is hugging the ground back and through. So I've got the feel I can do this between shots to keep my swing sharp. So if I go and play a shot to my target right now, I'm going to go a little draw, get behind the ball, feel that nice perpetual motion. I'm already in my perpetual motion. I feel that nice width and that nice protrusion. So now once I'm there, I can't be thinking about that anymore. I'm just going to savor that nice release towards the target. So what's that feel again? Oh yeah, feel the weight of the arm club unit. Let the weight of the arm club unit release to the target. Very happy with that shot. Right in the center of the green. I got a nice 20-footer for birdie or for par, whatever it is. So as far as the awareness is concerned, it felt like I stayed pretty much in my posture throughout the swing. I felt like I had that width, and I'll just keep massaging that into the system as I go along. That's all you can do. You're out on the golf course right now, you don't have the time to be doing, you know, you can't be hitting 30 balls between each shot like you would be on the range. So this is your little remedy that you'll do in between each shot, okay? So I hope that helped you out. Keep going with the perpetual motion and a little bit of awareness, and then when you get back to the shot, go to the video that we just did prior to this one about your full feel, your full release to the target. That's all that matters. So it's like if you're playing baseball, if I'm doing a home run center field, high fly ball over the pitcher's head, there's my body language. If I'm doing a low grounder at third base, see the difference in the body language? Notice the difference in my backswing for the third base hit versus the backswing for that high fly ball. They feel very different, and they were both brought upon by the picture. It's the picture that makes all the difference. So if I'm hitting a fade, play the ball a little more forward in my stance, little perpetual motion, fade release, fade release. All right, so I'm going to start a little left, ball forward to center, so this setup matches that picture. Feel the weight of the arm club unit. Let the weight of the arm club unit release itself a little left of the target. Here we go. Super. I'm going to enjoy this one if you don't mind. That one's 2 feet left of the flag. Ecstatic. So both shots beautifully released through the golf ball because all my focus was out there. If you're focusing on, okay, not too much inside, more out here, if your attention's over here during the swing, then the target disappears. And the feel of that release to the target disappears. So use your perpetual motion prior to the shot to fix that, and you'll have a wonderful lingering effect when you get into the shot. When you get into the shot, it's that's it. You can only have your attention out there. So I know this is going to help you guys. We'll talk to you soon.